Hello, and welcome back to Lau's Little Budget. My name is Lau, and this is my budgeting channel. This is going to be a little bit of a chaotic one. We've got £37 to pop into binders today, but that £37 is being spread across 4 different binders, so something is probably not going to go to plan. I already just had made a little bit of a mistake when I just went to the post office to try and get the money out of the bank in the denominations that I wanted. So that was interesting, but again, we're learning. It's I don't know if I'm coming or going today. So £37 to go into 4 different binders. I'm going to start with month ahead. We've got £15 to go into here today. I had my weekly Etsy payout yesterday, so this is coming from my Etsy shop. So we've got this month ahead binder. Is sort of a month ahead or emergency, whichever comes first, basically. And I've split this binder into, I think there's 11 different pockets. It's split down into the 6 for £5 notes, 3 for £10 notes, and 2 for £20 notes. So each set saves £100, and then in total I want to save £1,000. So today we have got a 5 and a 10 to go in, which I will double check, but I'm pretty sure this takes us to 85 of the first 100. I've got 10. I wish these mini wallets were just a tiny little bit bigger so that you could fold the £10 notes in half in them. They don't quite go in as nicely as the 5s do. Yes, I think I've got £15 left to go. My 20s are both done. So I've got 110 and 15 left to go. Excuse me. I told you this was going to be chaotic. And then when those 2 wallets are complete, which will hopefully be next week, £100 will go back to bank. And then I'll put the 100 placeholder in. And then I've got the other placeholders ready, so we'll start again every time. Keep the £100 in the bank just so that it earns a little bit of interest in my Monzo account, because it's got a half decent interest rate at the moment, and we'll just keep building. So that is that one. The next one we're going to do is we have got £4 to put into this binder. I've mentioned before that my daughter is a competitive cheerleader, and we're going to add some more into her pot in a minute, but this one is just £4 to pop away. This has come from a Facebook sale yesterday, to start building towards my son being able to do a second sport as well if he chooses. My daughter's cheer is an awful lot more expensive than his football is, so I'd like to balance it out a little bit for them. So that is that. Right, the next one is Boya, which is my daughter's cheer fund. She is on a team which is having a new uniform next season. We've already been made aware of it. So I'm saving to get ahead ready for fees for new uniform next season. And on top of that, she will age up next season. And if she wants to go for a crossover team, and if her team deem her places on 2 teams, basically, then I just want to get a little bit ahead for the fees for that as well. So we've got £8 to go in there today. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. £8 to go in there today. So we're just going to split it between these first 2 challenges. This little binder has 4. First challenge saves £60, and it's a nice little £2 one to keep adding to. The second one saves £64, and it's more of a game one. The second one is a heads or tails, and it's tails saves £5, heads saves 10, so who knows what this one's going to save in total. And the last one saves 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, £100 in total. So we're sort of avoiding this one until we've got 5s and 10s spare, so each uniform saves £10. But I've intentionally made it so that the uniform's in 2 parts. So if we've got £5, then we could put £5 in. But we're going to work on these 2 today. So I'm going to flip a coin. Heads is going to be Bowyer. Tails is going to be this one. So let's try and flip this so that it's on camera. So tails is eat, sleep, cheer, repeat. This is a dice roll game. The most that this can save at a time is £6, and there are currently 2 letters that are the £6, so that would work quite nicely if we got one of those, because then we could put 6 in here and 2 in the other. But what we're going to do is we're going to roll a dice, and you can do this 2 ways. So you can either start from the last place that you coloured in until you fill all the letters, or you can start back from the beginning each time. It's totally up to you. This is a set that will eventually be in the Etsy shop that is linked to this YouTube channel, which is Lel's Little Budgets. It's currently got one thing. It's got Moment the Head binder in so far, but that's something I'm working on. So we're going to roll a dice, and I think I'm going to start from the last place I finished, which was an R. So just because there's 6 letters in the last word. 6, so the 6 is a T, which is £4, so we've got £4 to go in this one. So that's 2, 3, 4. This one is starting to save up nicely. We've got £4 left, so again we're going to flip a coin. Heads is Bowyer, tails is eat, sleep, cheer, repeat. Oh, it's heads. So that's another £2 to go in Bowyer. I'm going to make a dance version of this set as well. I think they're just a nice little one to add to. So dancing, I have lots of friends whose children do majorettes as well, so it works the same way for that. So £2 goes into that wallet. And then, right, this could prove disastrous, but we will flip again. Ooh. Oh, that worked nicely. It is heads again, so that's another £2 to go into Bowyer. So that's another bonus £8 into the cheer folder. And then last but not least, we have got £10 today to go into our adventure folder. I have mentioned before, last time I popped some money into this folder, that we have our summer holiday booked for June. We have already paid for the holiday, so this is all of the extras that go along with it. Again, I've got this wallet sectioned out into different things. I've got holiday clothes. The first day back, because I don't know about anybody else, but that first day you come back from holiday, I always feel like I don't really want to do a lot. I don't want to have to go food shopping. Like, we generally would get a takeaway or something like that. And it just means that we've got a little bit of pot there ready for the first day that we come home. Toiletries, so this will be for things like sun cream, etc. I've got a miscellaneous folder because I probably will forget something. Murphy is my dog. He's going to stay with my friend for the time that we are away, so I always make sure I give her plenty for looking after him, and then for making sure that he's got all of his food to take with him. We always get him a new toy if we go anywhere. Dental snicks, treats, all of that sort of thing. Airport spending for on the way out, and then airport spending for on the way in. So I have 7 binders in this wallet, and obviously I have a 6-sided dice. So what I do for this one is airport is one number, it's number 6 on the dice, and then if I get anything that goes into these ones, we then flip a coin to see which one of the 2 that it goes in. So £10 to go in here, so I think I'm just going to do it as £2 for each roll. So we've got 5 dice rolls. And then we'll just add it this way. I am going to make trackers for these ones, and they will be £2 trackers for each, like for each folder. Because I don't particularly think that we're going to need to save massive and massive to go in this. We are going all-inclusive on holiday, so we aren't going to need things like food and that sort of thing. And I will sort spending money as we get a little bit closer. So, where is my paper? So we're just going to roll up the dice every time. And then we'll put it all in at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 is the first one. 6 is the second one. Airport spending's getting some money today. 1, 3, and one more roll is 5. Okay, so swap these over. Oh, that means I get to pay heads or tails at the end as well. So number 1, which is holiday clothes, is getting £2. So that currently has 14. First day home isn't getting anything. Toiletries is getting £2. Misk isn't getting anything. Murphy is getting another £2. And then we have got £4 to go into airport spending. So heads is airport spending out, tails is airport spending in. So we need to do this twice. Heads is £2 into airport spending out. And then one last one is heads again, so another £2 to go into airport spending out. That works quite well, I think, because the likelihood is that we'll spend more in the airport going out than we will when we come in. So that now has £2, £4, £6, £8 in it as well. So all these little bits are adding up nicely. That is it for today then. I have just lost my brain again. So that is us done for the day. That's £37 of extra that we've been able to put into 4 different binders, which is a nice little bonus. It's all starting to save up nicely. And like I mentioned in my last video, it's funny how quickly just using cash changes your brain over into sort of stopping some of the unnecessary spending, and knowing that you've got somewhere that you actually want to put your money into has been like a bit of a game changer for me. That is it for today's video. I am a really new channel, so if you're new to finding me, I'd really love it if you could hit that subscribe button. I'm currently at 13 subscribers, which is my dad's lucky number, and I would love it if we could get to 50 by the end of the month. If you've got to the end of this video as well, if you could leave me your favourite travel emoji in the comments, then that would be fabulous. And off the top of my head, I don't know of another video for this week. It depends if I happen to get any more Facebook sales come in. So if not, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.